Yo, yo, yo. Over here at work, chilling, just relaxing, getting some work in. Had a meeting. So now I'm just over here. I didn't get lunch in because a little bit too late. And on my work computer right here in front of me, I get alerts from Hernando's son whenever new articles are posted about whatever's going on, stories, news, good stuff. Shaved my head. Um, so they have the article. I was just talking about this last night in my house, and I didn't have all the particulars, and so I didn't really form too much of an opinion on it. So at Fox Chapel in Spring Hill, one of the teachers, I don't know what class she teaches, but it's a middle school. A principal came into her class and asked her, how she was doing that day, and how her day was going, how things are going, which principals tend to do. And the teacher responded, "Not good. I'm thinking about killing myself or having suicidal thoughts," or something along those lines. Okay, the principal reacted, sent the teacher to guidance. I'm guessing the principal probably stayed in the class with the children. So now, as the article reads, the teacher sat down with the guidance counselor and was saying that they've been depressed, suicidal, and then said that they care more about the students' grades than the students do, and it makes her want to shoot the students, kill the students. This happened on the 24th, and I guess from what this is saying that teachers or parents were not informed of anything other than rumors and things on social media from other students and such until April 10th on a robocall. And it's saying that a lot of parents went to the school board meeting and raised hell, which, good job, I would too. I wouldn't even send my kid to school after that if the teacher's still there. So the resource officer and Hernando County Sheriff with the teacher's wife went to their home and they took their guns, 3 handguns, and then they allowed the teacher to come back. I guess they did a Baker Act thing, and they said that the teacher did not need to be Baker Acted, whatever. But they allowed the teacher to come back and teach again just several days after this, a couple days after this, I think, from what this says. Now, this is my issue, and this is the issue I feel like is the problem with everybody saying, why can't we stop school shooters? Why can't we stop mass shooters? It's because people aren't stepping forward and creating the situation. We know that this person has a situation in their life. They're going through something. They voiced this to other people. They voiced that not only thinking about harming themselves, but others, and in this case, students, which makes that even worse because this is a person that we're supposed to send our children to and feel comfortable and feel as though they're going to protect our children. So I have a big issue with this, as I'm sure many other parents have issues with this. I have middle school and high school aged children and elementary school aged children now. So I'm not cool with this whatsoever at all. My children do not go to this school, but if they did, knowing that this person is now still teaching there, I would not send my child to the school. By no means. They took their guns, 3 handguns. That's great. You can go get a handgun. You can go get a knife. You can get a hammer. You can get anything you want. If your goal is to harm yourself or harm others, you're going to figure it out and you're going to make it happen. That's just the way that this works. That's the way of the world. So everybody wants to say that this is like gun issues and stuff like that. I'm not even discussing that. That's not part of what I'm discussing here. And I don't ever make videos. I don't ever talk about stuff like this, but this just it gets under my skin. This person should not be in school. They should not be teaching. I'm not sure of their age or anything like that. It does say some other stuff about the person, but to me that doesn't even matter. I'm not even going to get into that. I don't care what their personal preference situations and all this other stuff is. That doesn't matter. If this person is currently depressed, currently thinking suicidal thoughts, currently even voicing that they want to harm a student, I don't care if that's in a joking way. When you're saying it with all this other stuff, Doesn't fly. It doesn't fly. No, we got to protect our kids. We got to protect one another. And part of that is making sure people that need mental health assessments and mental health help get it. And this is obviously a person that is in that category. It's obviously a person that needs that help. And the fact that the administration at Fox Chapel, the resource officer, the Hernando County sheriffs, and the wife of this other teacher all said, no, we're cool, send this teacher back. Cool to have this teacher around multiple kids, because it's not just one classroom, obviously. They teach multiple classrooms, which have multiple children in each classroom, and they're around all of the children within the whole school. I'm not cool with this. I don't know who else is cool with this, but I'm not cool with it. Obviously, there's a lot of parents that aren't cool with this, and I would say I wouldn't send my kids to school. I would take my kids out of school. I don't even care if my kids had this teacher in the class. Knowing that this teacher is in the school, I would not send my kids to school. I think that this is very, I think Fox Chapel and the Hernando County Sheriff dropped the ball on this one, because God forbid something happen. I mean, hopefully nothing does happen. Maybe nothing would happen, but God forbid something were to happen and all of these people could have prevented it. This is the type of shit that happens that we could say, hey, who could have prevented the last school shooting, the one before that, the one before that? Well, we say parents, significant others, people who work with them, people who are around people every day. They say, hey, you know, maybe this person's mental health isn't on cue. Maybe they said something. Maybe they said they're depressed, that they're feeling, you know, thoughts of hurting themselves or other people. What did you do about it? How did you stop it? Who's accountable for this? Because now, well, they killed people, they're dead. Who's accountable for this? We got to get it at the root. We got to stop it before it can start. And this is the shit that happens. This is the shit that we can stop. End the story. That's my thoughts on it. I didn't plan to rant this long, but it fucking pisses me off, and it's not right. It's not right to them. The other teachers in that school, stand up, say something, man. This isn't cool. To the administration, stand up, say something. To the significant other of this person, you should be a better significant other. Because if I was having thoughts like this and I was around people, and I would hope my wife would stand up and say, hey, no, shutting this shit down. You need help. To the Hernando County Sheriff's Office. Boy, this is an L for you guys. This is a big L for you guys. Not good. Not good. I don't feel like there's been a proper assessment here. I don't feel like you could let somebody back into school 2 days later after all of this because they voluntarily handed their guns and their weapons over to you. There's all kinds of weapons. You can go out and get another gun. You can get a knife. You can get whatever the hell you want to get. You can come to school with an axe. Not good. Not good. We need to do better. We need to do better for one another. That's my thoughts.